along with more exotic specimens and a petting zoo for children. The Idaho Historical Museum recreates the state's colorful past with turn-of-the-century exhibits and Indian artifacts, while the Boise Art Museum features permanent and touring exhibitions of local and national art. The Discovery Center is a hands-on science museum that allows you to see, hear, touch, and experience each exhibit. Just 10 miles from the base, the community of Mountain Home itself offers a friendly, small-town atmosphere. Relax without traffic jams or crowded sidewalks. Air Force Appreciation Day is traditionally the largest community event in the area. It's not uncommon for 10,000 people to show up in Carl Miller Park for the annual celebration. Air Force Appreciation Day is another way of saying the base and the local community are one family. It's a time for all of us to get together and appreciate our great partnership. Following the parade, everyone is invited to the free barbecue, which features barbecue beef sandwiches, corn on the cob, potato chips, and beverages. Mountains, desert, history, and the future are the heart of this high desert community, and it has the world's largest backyard. Within a few hours of the base, you can experience dramatically different regions, each with their own recreational opportunities. Skiing in the winter can be found at Bogus Basin near Boise or at Idaho's world-renowned ski resort, Sun Valley, less than 2 hours away. And water skiing is available at any of dozens of pristine lakes and reservoirs nearby. Not too far to the north, you'll find Hell's Canyon, the deepest gorge on the North American continent, along with the dramatic reaches of the Seven Devils Peaks. Or explore Idaho's history by visiting the last remnant of the gold rush days in Idaho's ghost towns, with names like Placerville, Silver City, and Yankee Fork. Three Island State Park is nearby at Glenn's Ferry, marking one of the most famous river crossings on the historic Oregon Trail. At the Birds of Prey Wildlife Area, the 482,000-acre home of the world's most dense population of nesting eagles, hawks, and falcons makes for an interesting day trip. And the Bruneau Canyon Overlook provides a spectacular view into a 1,200-foot deep, 800-foot wide river canyon. Just 7 miles northeast of Mountain Home, you can stop at the historical sign marking Rattlesnake Station, the original town site until the railroad was built in 1883. Directly across the highway to the east is Teapot Dome, a famous landmark for Oregon Trail emigrants. From here, you can take a rugged, hour-long trek to the top for a panoramic view of the Owyhee Desert. At 3,000 feet above sea level, Mountain Home's climate has extremes, with temperatures ranging in the 80s and 90s in the summer, and winter temperatures averaging between 24 to 40 degrees. The climate is semi-arid with 4 distinct seasons and surprisingly mild weather. Mountain Home Air Force Base and the 366th Wing have a rich history that stretches back half a century to the early days of World War II. About the same time the 366th Fighter Group was started, construction plans began for a new Army Air Force base in Idaho. The first group to train at Mountain Home was the 490th Bombardment Group. The base also received fighter aircraft to add realism to its training and to simulate attacks on its B-24s. With the arrival of the B-29, the base's mission became the training of Super Fortress air crews, which lasted until the end of World War II. In 1945, the base was placed on inactive status until 1948, when it hosted the 5th Reconnaissance Group and later the 5th Strategic Reconnaissance Wing. A little later, it hosted the 580th, 581st, and 582nd Air Resupply and Communications Wings until they departed in 1953. The base was then transferred to the Strategic Air Command and became the home of its 9th Bombardment Wing, flying B-29 bombers and KB-29H refueling aircraft. In 1959, construction of 3 Titan missile sites began in the area. The 569th Strategic Missile Squadron controlled these sites and was assigned to the 9th Bombardment Wing in 1962, when it was redesignated the 9th Strategic Aerospace Wing. During the 1960s and 70s, Mountain Home Air Force Base saw many changes. The missile sites closed and the aging bombers were phased out. As the mission passed from the Strategic to the Tactical Air Command, the 67th Tactical Reconnaissance Wing flew RF-4C aircraft, conducting photographic, visual, radar, and thermal reconnaissance operations. The wing also became responsible for tactical fighter operations with the addition of a squadron of F-4D Phantoms. During the 1980s, Mountain Home's F-111A and EF-111A air crews participated in Operation Just Cause and Operation Desert Shield. In early 1991, the Air Force announced that the 366th would become the Air Force's first air intervention composite wing, consisting of 5 squadrons with the ability to deploy rapidly. Included in the wing would be F-15s, F-16s, B-52s, E-3 AWACS, and KC-135 tankers. The wing's new fighter squadrons were activated in 1992, comprised of the dual-role F-16C Fighting Falcons and the deadly nighttime F-15E Strike Eagle. The 366th also gained the 34th Bomb Squadron, giving the composite wing deep interdiction bombing capabilities as the only B-52 unit armed with the deadly long-range half-nap missile. Later, the wing received its F-15Cs and 135R tankers when the 390th Fighter Squadron and 22nd Air Refueling Squadron were activated. And B-1B bombers replaced the aging B-52s. The wing's mission changed from an air intervention composite wing to an air expeditionary wing on January 1, 1997. The 366th is the Air Force's only air expeditionary composite wing. The wing is designed to deploy with its own command, control, communications, and intelligence capabilities. Unlike the past, when the buildup of a composite wing at some deployment site meant bringing together many diverse squadrons from far-flung locations, the 366th wing is already built and trained, ready to fight and intervene anytime, anywhere. Continuing to enjoy the outstanding flying conditions and support of the local Idaho community, Gunfighters continue to train as the Air Expeditionary Wing. For the past 50 years, both Mountain Home Air Force Base and the 366th Wing have played vital roles in this nation's defense. Now, together as partners, they forge ahead as the leading edge of air power into the next century. Now, what's it going to be like at Mountain Home Air Force Base? Chances are the first housing that you'll experience after arriving is the temporary housing at the Sagebrush Hotel, consistently rated among the best in the Air Force, or the KOA-style FAM camp for trailers and RVs. Permanent housing has been designed and built to accommodate more than half of the base's 4,800 personnel in over 1,500 family homes and 900 dorms for single personnel. Housing development names such as Desert Vista, Dunes, Oasis, Woodland Groves, and Eagle View reflect the unique location of Mountain Home Air Force Base. Here, residents take pride in their neighborhoods, their well-equipped playgrounds, and a special emphasis on aesthetics with friendly competitions such as the Lawn of the Month. The Child Development Center offers excellent certified daycare facilities which are inspected and licensed yearly. They recently opened an annex to increase their capabilities. The 366th Medical Group provides complete medical care in a 20-bed hospital facility as well as family practice, internal medicine, pediatrics, general surgery, obstetrics, gynecology, psychiatry, radiology, a pharmacy, optometry, limited physical therapy, and a 24-hour emergency room. A dental clinic provides care for active duty members and emergency care for all other beneficiaries. The McLeod Family Support Center is the focal point for a full range of programs for Air Force members and their families, including a complete range of referral services for financial management, spouse employment, special needs, and support programs. At Family Services, you'll find a loan closet, complete with kitchen utensils, futons, cribs, and other short-term items. Additional assistance is also available from the Red Cross, who can assist with urgent communications and disaster information for active duty personnel and their families. There is also an active youth program offering classes on topics such as first aid, water safety, swimming, lifeguarding, and babysitting. And there's plenty of shopping available at the fully stocked commissary and BX facilities. The new main store is supported by a new gas station shopette, theater, and clothing store. The Wagon Wheel Dining Facility is open to all enlisted patrons and serves 3 meals a day. The Gunfighters Attic, now located in the Consolidated Services Center, is for anyone who needs baby items, clothing, and many other family and household items. Also located on base is a bank, a credit union, a chapel for Sunday services, and of course a post office. Gunfighters, the newly renovated co-located officer and enlisted club, is the focal point for dining, entertainment, and special events for active duty and retired military, civilians, family members, and guests. Enjoy lunch or dinner in the family atmosphere dining room of Rustlers. After eating, you can relax, watch television, or enjoy beverages in either the Gunslingers Officer Lounge or the Six Shooters Enlisted Lounge. During weekends, members can dance to the music of their favorite DJs or laugh with the comedians from the Nuts Comedy Club. If golf is your game, the Silver Sage Golf Course offers 18 holes, a driving range, and practice greens. And of course, the clubhouse has a fully equipped pro shop and snack bar. The Silver Sage Riding Club provides an outlet for those interested in horsemanship with a large lighted arena, holding pens, exercise pen, and clubhouse. Privately owned horses are housed in stalls equipped with electricity and running water. And miles of prairie trails are located just a few steps from the stables. With a fully equipped fitness center, auto hobby shop, pool, craft shops, trap and skeet range, library, community center, bowling center, and youth center, there's plenty to keep your entire family entertained. And since families are such an important part of the community, much care has been taken to assure that the schools on base, which serve students in kindergarten through junior high, are some of the best available anywhere. The schools are operated by the state of Idaho, and the students consistently score well above the national average on competency tests. In response to the phenomenal interest in outdoor recreation and adventure travel, Mountain Home Air Force Base funded a program that has become a model throughout the United States Air Force. Mountain Home's Outdoor Adventure Program won the Tactical Air Command Award for the Best Outdoor Adventure Program for 6 consecutive years, and has received the coveted Eugene L. Eubanks Award twice as well. This program offers everyone from airmen to the wing commander's family, from 7-year-olds to 70-year-olds, the opportunity to experience the best of Idaho's great outdoors. Whitewater rafting, hiking, camping, cross-country skiing, snowmobiling, and rock climbing are just a few of the adventures that await you. Outdoor adventure clearly involves facing challenges, learning skills, encourages fitness, and develops friendships. But it's also something more. It's our way of getting beyond our own lives and getting back in touch with the world from where we came. And what better place to experience the outdoors than the wilderness of Idaho? And what else would you expect to find in the middle of a desert oasis but a large body of water complete with ski boats, jet skis, sailboats, fishing boats, paddle boats, and windsurfers? Your off-base recreation area and marina is located on C.J. Strike Reservoir, about 25 miles south of the base. While there, you'll also find a patio and covered tables for picnics and barbecues. And of course, exercise for your mind is available too, at the Base Education Center. In cooperation with participating colleges and universities, adult education opportunities are provided for service members, their families, DoD employees, and local residents. All courses offered on base carry resident credit and range from college preparatory to graduate level. A professional military education program is also offered. So here it is, waiting for you. A unique location within a beautiful state, a close community, rewarding programs, and a standard of excellence second to none. Mountain Home Air Force Base, truly the gunfighter's oasis.